Well, greetings and high frequencies, everyone. It's been a minute, but I'm back. Today, we are going to be discussing shamanic journeys and how they can add such value to our lives. We'll be discussing the Akashic Records, and we will be discussing the Magdalene and Yeshua and how the Life Path 33 applies to both of them. Check on in. Today, you're in for some high frequency tea. Check on in. Greetings, everyone. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the I Am Mantras. Today's mantra: I am love. I am love. I was born in love. I will die in love. I am love, for I can be nothing else. I am caring, giving, protective, honest, true, stable, grounded, centered, driving, and determined. I am in the image of source energy, which is love. Therefore, so love I am. So it is uttered, so it is. And so it is. So, shamanic journeys. I realize that not all of us are embracing our shamanic frequencies, timelines at this moment. And I wanted to let you all know about my personal shamanic journey recently. I really did not set out and embark on this journey. I was kind of compelled to do this journey. It was not someplace, to be honest, that I wanted to go to. However, I was there and realized that wherever you are, that's where you're supposed to be at that moment, even though, or even if, that's not your home base, so to speak. That's not where your soul family is, or your primary soul family, because our soul families can be found all over the globe, everywhere. So I've embarked on this journey and made peace with where I was. Not quickly, but eventually. And in doing so and embracing the presence of the immediate present. And when we do this, we tap into our mission. And so I found myself, to make this story encapsulated, I found and made a point of finding out where the nearest bodies of water were. So I found them. I found 2 or 3 nearby the city that I was in. And I then decided to purchase shamanic supplies. Then I was told that I have everything I need. And I thought, wow, I was going to spend all this money on these shamanic supplies. And now I'm aware now that I have everything that I need. Literally everything that I need to do this shamanic work, even. So during my shamanic journey, I was actually informed that I am a shaman by a psychic medium. And she revealed to me that I am indeed a psychic as well, but a shaman. So I set out to do my first shamanic journeying ceremony. Didn't have a clue, but I knew that I would know what to do instinctively, and I did. And it was beautiful. I created my own ceremony, and it was just a few feet from where I was living at the time. And I'm also aware that when we manifest and when we are doing our ceremonial work, we should do these ceremonies and do our work without expectations, no expectations. And that's the frame of mind, the starting point that I started my shamanic journey ceremony. And so I completed that first ceremony, and that very same night, I received a remembrance of a parallel lifetime as a Vestal Virgin. I personally have a life map, and I was wondering when I would be remembering this lifetime as a Vestal Virgin. And after my initial shamanic journey, I indeed remembered my parallel lifetime as a child. Actually, I was about 6 or 7 years old. I know this because I was looking up at my parent, and instinctively I knew who I was. Not my name, but I knew the circumstances surrounding that dream. Not during the dream, but after I awoke. So upon waking, I inquired of Source as to if this was indeed my parallel lifetime as a Vestal Virgin. And my second shamanic ceremony was done actually at a body of water. I made sure that I was actually in the water. It was beautiful, clear water and vast in front of me. It was beautiful. And so I completed that second shamanic journey ceremony. And I did not receive my guidance immediately. It was about a week, within a week after my second shamanic ceremony, I remembered my parallel life as an Anunnaki. And that was just wow. It was just wow. So if you're interested in tapping into your gifts, your powers that you need to stand your ground with, please visit monicamariamagdalene.com/quantum and book your Magdalene quantum healing session. So, shamanic journeys are memory enhancers that I found after both shamanic journeys, and I do plan on doing more. I remembered 2 lifetimes that Prior to the ceremonies, I did not remember, but now I do. So, shamanic journeys, ceremonies for you are vital. They are important if that is your path. It may not be your path to be a shaman. Not everyone is to be a shaman. If you find that it is easy for you, it flows, it just makes sense, and you are benefiting from it, you are remembering your parallel lives, then clearly you are indeed a shaman for this lifetime. Perhaps you were a shaman in another parallel life. It's not that you are not a shaman sometimes, but sometimes it just takes a little extra work. And to me, if it's going to take a lot of extra work, I believe and I think that your energies would be better placed with within the realm of ease and flow. And that's how it was for me with my shamanic journeys, and I'm grateful for them. Magdalene and Yeshua. Now, clearly, my platform and my frequency is that of the Magdalene. My work is grounded securely on the Magdalene frequency. It has come to my knowledge now that Yeshua will be announcing himself. He has already revealed himself because he is here in 2026. He has embodied. I don't wish to say the second coming of Christ, but because it has connotations that are clearly false. But let's just say that Yeshua, the man, is here and now in 2026. Spirit and soul of Yeshua. And of course, the spirit and soul of the Magdalene is also here. Of course. Where else would she be? They manifest together always, regardless of how that manifested situation appears. So, I would like to discuss the fact that both the Magdalene and Yeshua manifested in this lifetime as a certain life path. And obviously, that is the life path that represents what they both represent, which is the Christ consciousness, the 33 life path. So, obviously, both Yeshua and the Magdalene will be born under the life path 33 frequency. Exciting, isn't it? So, we are currently in the dispensation of the divine feminine frequency. Men know that they are not the leader. The divine feminine frequency is the leader. And so, because of this, the divine feminine Christ consciousness Magdalene frequency will be announced first. And that is what I am doing. And preparing the way for Yeshua when he is ready to not reveal himself, to announce himself when he's ready. You see, back in the biblical days, both the Magdalene and Yeshua were equally yoked. They were both of a high frequency, and therefore they embarked on their union together, their mission together. Incomplete? So now they are here to complete what they did not complete, to complete what they started during the days of Yeshua, during biblical time. Because we are now currently also living in the days of Yeshua, in the days of the Magdalene and Yeshua. Exciting times, correct? So stay tuned for more high frequency tea right here, where we will be going further into the ramifications, what it means to incarnate as Yeshua and the Magdalene, and what is it that they will be doing. I, for one, am aware that there will be a book written about their marriage, their two children, their lifetime together. I, for one, am looking forward to that book. So stay tuned for some more high frequency tea.